What's good? It's your boy Humble J, and today I'm gonna be giving you my 2 cents about keeping cash. Now, it is a popular belief that cash is king. I myself, in my past, I have, sort of what I'll call a street background. So, we're always used to keeping a lot of cash, having bands in the safe. That's what it's all about. But realistically, if you are saving a lot of cash, you're wasting your money. Now, when I say you're wasting money by saving cash, I mean because of inflation and depreciation, the cash you have sitting in your safe, the value of it is going down every single day. Now, if you look at it, if you have $10,000 sitting in your safe today that has $10,000 worth of purchasing power, say 5 years from now, that money is not going to have the same purchasing power. It's going to have a lower purchasing power. In the same way that if you had $10,000 20 years ago, it would have had more purchasing power. You would have been able to get more things and do more with it. Now, why this happens? You see, money used to be a gold standard. So money was backed by gold. So every banknote just represented an amount of gold. Now they switched the money system into a system called fiat currency. So how that works is it's almost a promise of the government to back the value of the currency. So when there was the gold standard, if they had this amount of gold in the bank, they could only print this amount of bills because the bills only represented how much gold they had in the bank. Now, when they switched to fake currency, that system changed. So, if a country was running low on money, they would print more. Now, what happens when you print more bills? It decreases the value. Now, I know it's a hard concept to wrap your head around, but the easiest way I like to explain it, if you compare the currency to like a pair of rare Jordans. Now, say like the Laser 4s, the Jordan Laser 4s, they're a very rare pair of shoes. They're very hard to get, a very expensive pair of shoe because there's not a lot of them. Now, if they were to go retro them and make more pairs, make more copies, it would decrease the value. That's why things that there is less of, it's usually costs more. In the same way, if they were to go print out more bills, it would decrease the value of the bill because there's more bills in circulation. So if you are saving your cash, it's losing its value. Now, how do you avoid that? You avoid that by hedging your money and by investing your money. So what could you invest in? You could invest in businesses, anything, any businesses, stocks. Now, these are obviously based on currency, but at least since they will be appreciating in value, you won't be losing as much. Now, what's hedging? Hedging would be to put your money into things like gold or silver that will hold value over time and hold its hold basically purchasing power over time. Because if you had a gold brick 20 years ago, you'd be laughing right now because gold is at an all-time high right now. But if you had $20,000 cash 20 years ago and you're still holding on to that same cash, you'd be crying right now because there's not much you could do with 20,000 nowadays, realistically. So I always say, better than keeping cash, invest, Keep your money moving, keep your money flowing, or hedge your money in, you know, tangible assets, gold, real estate, silver, um, you know, oil, you know, commodities, you know, things like that. Things that, you know, water. There's people don't know it. There's a shortage of water in the world. Water is becoming a very high commodity in the world. You know, things like that. That, you know, will there will always be demand for it, and it will always hold its value. So, you know, I always recommend, rather than keeping cash, having wads of cash in your safe. Even if you're not ready to take the leap into saying, oh, I'm gonna go start a business, or you don't know so much about the stock market, you're not ready to go, you know, start investing in the stock market. Go look into getting some gold coins, you know, keeping some gold in your safe instead. You know, I'm preaching this to all my peoples, because I know we're used to having the wads of cash and this and that, you know, but at the end of the day, that ain't it. Yeah, that ain't it, man. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents.